You wake up. The sunlight creeps through the window, but before your feet hit the floor, there it is, that dull, dragging heaviness in your legs. They feel stiff, disconnected. Walking to the bathroom feels like climbing uphill with bricks tied to your ankles. You tell yourself it's just age, but what if it isn't? What if the weakness in your legs isn't inevitable, but caused by a small habit you've been missing every single morning? Because millions of older adults are losing leg strength, not from injury or illness, but from a silent routine mistake. And the worst part, most don't even know it's happening. But what if I told you this steady decline you've been feeling, this stiffness, the imbalance, those nighttime cramps, it's not something you have to accept. And more importantly, it's not something you have to suffer with much longer. Because there's something you can do about it, starting tomorrow morning. Not a medication, not a supplement, and definitely not hours at the gym. Instead, it's one simple shift in your morning routine, something backed by real science and easy enough to do in just minutes. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works. You'll discover 5 specific breakfast solutions, each one proven to support muscle strength, restore balance, and reduce cramping. One of them is probably already in your kitchen right now, and I won't stop there. I'll also share 5 low-effort morning habits that can help rebuild the leg strength you thought you lost for good, and show you how to take back control of your body one step at a time. A. The hidden morning mistake. It's easy to blame age when your legs feel weaker. But for many older adults, what's truly stealing their strength isn't age. It's a single overlooked moment, the first hour of the morning. The reality is most seniors are starting their day in a way that quietly sabotages their leg muscles. And it happens before they even eat a single bite. Let's break it down. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body wakes up in a fasted state. That means it hasn't received any nutrients for hours. And when there's no fuel available, the body begins to break down muscle tissue for energy. This process is called catabolism. And guess which muscles your body targets first? The ones you depend on the most, your legs. Your quadriceps, calves, glutes. These are your body's biggest muscle groups. They help you stand, walk, stay balanced, and avoid falls. But they're also the first to shrink when your body enters a catabolic state. The mistake: skipping breakfast, or replacing it with coffee, or saying I'll eat later. When this becomes a daily habit, you're sending your body into a destructive loop. You wake up depleted, you move less, your muscles shrink faster. Then it gets harder to walk. Balance suffers. Your confidence drops. The cycle deepens. This silent muscle loss even has a name: sarcopenia, a condition that affects over 45% of adults over 60. It's painless. You won't feel a fever. You won't notice a specific ache. But one day you'll find yourself needing the armrest to stand up, struggling to lift your grocery bag, losing your step on a staircase. Studies from institutions like Tufts University and the National Institute on Aging have shown that older adults can lose up to 33% of their leg muscle mass within just 10 years if nothing is done to stop it. And it all starts with how you break your fast. Here's what most people get wrong. They drink plain water without minerals. They reach for coffee on an empty stomach. They eat white toast or skip protein entirely. They delay their first meal until hours after waking, and because of that, their bodies start burning lean muscle just to stay upright. But here's the good news. This process is entirely preventable. In fact, one small change in your first 30 minutes each morning can flip your body from muscle-burning mode into muscle-repairing mode, just like that. Later in this video, you'll learn exactly what to eat and when to turn your mornings into a muscle-saving opportunity instead of a silent setback. But before we get there, I want you to meet someone who lived through this mistake and turned it all around. Be David's story. David was the kind of man who never asked for help. At 69, he had spent most of his adult life working as a construction engineer, climbing scaffolding, walking uneven terrain, and traveling coast to coast without ever thinking twice about his legs. But things began to shift. At first, it was subtle. He started waking up with stiff knees. Some mornings his feet felt oddly numb. He'd take a step and notice his stride wasn't as sure. He'd need an extra second to steady himself before walking. Then one morning, David was stepping onto his front porch to pick up the newspaper. Nothing unusual, just a low step he'd taken hundreds of times. But that day, his foot didn't lift high enough. He caught the edge. He stumbled. And while the fall wasn't serious, what followed was. He didn't bounce back, not emotionally. That stumble shook something deeper. Because it wasn't just about the step, it was about what he was slowly losing. His confidence, his balance, his trust in his own body. His wife started noticing too. He needed to brace himself to stand up from the couch. His walks around the park became shorter, slower. He avoided stairs when he could. And then came the leg cramps at night, sharp, sudden, almost nightly. Here's the thing, David wasn't sick. No arthritis, no diabetes, nothing medically wrong on paper. But what he was experiencing had a name: age-related muscle loss. Sarcopenia, the slow fading of strength, especially in the legs. No warning, no headline symptom. Just one small frustration after another until one day you stop walking like yourself. After that fall, David started searching. He read, he asked questions, and eventually he spoke to a nutritionist who said something that stayed with him. Your body's not broken, David. It's just undernourished, especially in the morning. That was the turning point. He stopped skipping breakfast. He stopped starting his day with just black coffee. And instead, he began building a new routine, one small change at a time. A boiled egg, a few slices of sweet potato, warm water with sea salt, a banana with his oatmeal. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, just the right nutrients at the right time. Within 3 weeks, David noticed something that made him pause. His legs felt lighter. He wasn't dragging his feet anymore. He could stand without using his arms. He stopped wobbling when walking down the driveway. The leg cramps disappeared. By the second month, David was walking every morning again, 2 kilometers nonstop. On his own, no cane, no support, just David, and his legs that finally felt like his again. Today, he says something simple to his wife whenever they leave the house together. I've got my legs back, and the truth is you can too. Coming up next, we'll break down the exact foods David added to his morning routine, each one backed by real nutritional science, and how you can use them to restore your own leg strength starting tomorrow. C6. Science-backed morning foods. Not all breakfasts are created equal. Some foods energize your body, but starve your muscles. Others deliver just the right nutrients to stop muscle loss, improve balance, and restore strength, especially in the legs. Here are 6 research-backed morning foods that can help protect your independence starting from the ground up. 1. Whole eggs, your muscles' first line of defense. What it is: a complete protein source packed with essential amino acids, including leucine. The key trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Why it works. Eggs contain leucine, B12, choline, and vitamin D, all critical for maintaining muscle mass and healthy nerve-muscle communication. Leucine is especially important for stimulating muscle repair after fasting overnight. Scientific backing. A University of Illinois study found that seniors who ate 2 whole eggs daily improved their leg strength and balance within 8 weeks. How to use it. Eat 1 or 2 whole eggs, including the yolk, within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. Boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled with spinach are excellent options. Caution: avoid raw or undercooked eggs, especially for those with weakened immune systems. Pro tip: pair with leafy greens like spinach to boost magnesium, another essential mineral for muscle contraction. 2. Oatmeal plus chia seeds. Fuel. Plus anti-cramp combo. What it is: a slow-digesting whole grain mixed with tiny seeds rich in omega-3s and electrolytes. Why it works: oats provide beta-glucan, a fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and inflammation, keeping your energy stable and your muscles nourished. Chia seeds add magnesium, calcium, potassium, and healthy fats, key for reducing cramps and enhancing muscle function. Scientific backing. Older adults who ate a breakfast high in complex carbs and omega-3s had better mobility and less muscle soreness, according to studies published in the Journal of Nutrition in Aging. How to use it. Cook 3 tablespoons of rolled oats in water or nut milk. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Add sliced banana or blueberries for extra nutrients. Caution. Let chia seeds soak fully to avoid digestive discomfort. Pro tip. Make it the night before as overnight oats to save time and boost absorption. 3. Banana, nature's electrolyte pill. What it is. A potassium-rich fruit that supports healthy nerve signals and muscle contraction. Why it works. Potassium helps maintain fluid balance in muscle cells and prevents misfiring, reducing cramps, twitching, and instability. Bananas also provide vitamin B6 for better communication between the brain and leg muscles. Scientific backing. A Harvard study found that seniors who ate potassium-rich foods like bananas had a 33% lower risk of leg cramps. How to use it. Eat 1 small to medium banana after your protein-rich breakfast. Caution. People with chronic kidney disease or on potassium-restricted diets should consult their doctor. Pro tip. Choose a slightly green banana for lower sugar and more resistant starch. Better blood sugar control. 4. Greek yogurt, the overnight recovery hero. What it is. A thick, protein-dense yogurt strained to remove most liquid, leaving behind slow-digesting casein. Why it works. Greek yogurt delivers 15 to 20 grams of protein per serving, helping reverse the catabolic state from sleep. It's also rich in calcium and vitamin D, critical for muscle and bone health. Scientific backing. In a Dutch study, seniors who consumed casein protein in the morning experienced improved leg strength and balance in just 6 weeks. How to use it. Eat 12 to 1 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt with berries or cinnamon within an hour of waking. Caution. Choose lactose-free or goat/sheep milk yogurt if you're sensitive to dairy. Pro tip. Mix in chia seeds for a gut-friendly anti-inflammatory combo. 5. Fatty fish salmon, anti-inflammatory muscle saver. What it is. Cold water fish, like salmon, mackerel, or sardines, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA. Why it works. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, increase muscle protein synthesis, and support nerve function. Salmon is also high in vitamin D and B12, key nutrients for walking control and coordination. Scientific backing. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate fatty fish twice a week retained 27% more leg muscle mass and had a 36% lower risk of falling. How to use it. Pan-sear salmon in olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Serve with sweet potato or greens. Caution. If digestion is slow in the morning, start with small servings or try smoked salmon in moderation. Pro tip. Don't like fish. Consider a high-quality fish oil, but whole foods are best. 6. Steamed sweet potato plus Celtic salt, the mineral recharger. What it is. A nutrient-dense root vegetable paired with unprocessed natural salt. Why it works. Sweet potatoes offer complex carbs that replenish muscle glycogen without spiking blood sugar. Celtic salt contains over 80 trace minerals that restore electrolyte balance and improve muscle contractions, especially in the legs. Scientific backing. The French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that seniors who added mineral-rich salt to their breakfast improved balance by 41% and had 50% fewer falls in 90 days. How to use it. Steam half a sweet potato. Add a pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt. Eat warm 10 minutes before breakfast. Caution. Do not confuse with table salt. Too much refined salt can raise blood pressure. Pro tip. Drink warm water with a pinch of salt before this to kickstart absorption and hydration. These 6 foods aren't just breakfast. They're your first defense against losing the one thing that keeps you mobile, steady, and independent leg strength. Coming up next, we'll go beyond nutrition and reveal 5 simple morning habits that work hand in hand with these foods to rebuild balance, boost circulation, and keep you confidently on your feet. D5 Morning Habits for Leg Strength. Nutrition is only half of the equation. The other half, what you do with your body in those quiet early moments after waking up. These 5 habits don't require a gym, a trainer, or even a pair of sneakers. But when done consistently, they can restore balance, improve circulation, and protect your legs from silent decline. 1. Drink warm water with a pinch of mineral salt. Why it matters. After a long night of sleep, your body wakes up mildly dehydrated. That means your muscles are low on fluid, your nerves are sluggish, and your balance may feel slightly off. This is especially dangerous for seniors whose electrolyte reserves are already lower. How to do it. Mix 250 milliliters, about 1 cup of warm water, with 1/8 teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt. Sip slowly within the first 5 minutes of waking. Benefits. Rehydrates muscle tissue, supports nerve signaling, helps reduce leg stiffness and cramping, replenishes magnesium, potassium, and trace minerals. Avoid this mistake. Don't use table salt. It lacks the minerals your body needs and may spike blood pressure. Stick to unprocessed mineral salt only. 2. 3-minute standing balance plus leg lift routine. Why it matters. Balance isn't just a skill, it's a muscle memory. And like any muscle, it weakens when neglected. Practicing balance immediately after waking activates your calves, hips, and core, all essential for walking stability. How to do it. Stand barefoot on a flat surface. Lift one foot 2 to 4 inches off the floor. Hold for 10 seconds, keeping your torso upright. Switch sides. Do 5 rounds per leg, about 3 minutes total. Benefits. Trains stabilizer muscles. Improves body awareness. Reduces fall risk throughout the day. Warning. If you feel unsteady, do this near a wall or sturdy chair for support. Never force balance when your body isn't ready. 3. Wake up slowly and activate circulation. Why it matters. Jumping out of bed too quickly can lead to dizziness, especially for seniors with blood pressure. Variability. Gently reactivating your body first ensures steady blood flow and helps prevent morning instability. How to do it. Upon waking, take 3 deep breaths, sit up slowly, roll your ankles and wrists in circles for 15 seconds. Stretch your arms overhead and gently twist your spine side to side. Benefits. Stimulates circulation to the legs and brain, reduces lightheadedness, prepares the body for movement. Myth to ignore. That power through mentality, easing into movement actually helps you move more powerfully throughout the day. 4. Get 5 minutes of early sunlight. Why it matters. Vitamin D is essential for muscle contraction, nerve function, and bone strength, but many seniors are chronically deficient, especially those who spend most mornings indoors. How to do it. Stand near a window, step onto your balcony, or go to your porch. Get 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight between 7 to 9 a.m. Let the light hit your forearms, hands, or face. Benefits. Boosts natural vitamin D production, strengthens bones and joints, improves calcium absorption and neuromuscular control. Reminder. You don't need long exposure or high heat. Just consistent brief morning light is enough. 5. Eat. Within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. Why it matters. The longer you delay breakfast, the more time your body spends in a catabolic state, breaking down muscle for energy. Seniors are more sensitive to this due to slower protein synthesis. How to do it. Eat a small protein-rich breakfast egg yogurt or sweet potato. Include a carb like banana or oats and a fat like chia seeds or olive oil. Benefits. Stops muscle loss before it starts, triggers muscle rebuilding processes, stabilizes energy, and reduces morning fatigue. Avoid this trap. Don't say I'm not hungry yet. That's often just habit, not biology. A light, intentional meal can make all the difference. These 5 morning habits take less than 15 minutes total, but the results build daily. If you follow them consistently, you may notice fewer stumbles and hesitations, better posture and walking confidence, less leg cramping during the day and at night. Coming up next, we'll turn all of this into a simple action plan you can follow for the next 7 to 30 days and start feeling the difference in your very first steps. You don't need a complete lifestyle overhaul to see real change. Just one consistent morning habit can start rebuilding your leg strength. Here's a simple 7-day reset. Days 1 to 3. Warm water plus mineral salt, 1 boiled egg and a banana. Days 4 to 7. Add sweet potato with Celtic salt or a cup of Greek yogurt with chia. Pair it with 3 minutes of balance training and 5 minutes of morning sunlight. You don't need luck, just consistency. Every small action you take each morning fuels your independence for the day ahead. Start small, stay steady. Your legs will thank you. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you could choose just one food to protect your legs starting tomorrow morning, what would it be? Maybe it's the egg, maybe it's the sweet potato, maybe you're already doing part of this routine and now you're ready to take it further. Drop your answer in the comments. You never know who might read your story and feel inspired to take the first step themselves. And if today's video gave you clarity, hope, or even just a small moment of aha, I hope you'll share it. Click the like button to let others know this information matters. Subscribe to the channel if you want more natural science-backed guidance to help you stay strong, steady, and independent. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell because in the next video we're revealing 3 common breakfast foods that look healthy on the surface but may quietly be stealing your strength each day. You've got one body, one set of legs, and one opportunity each morning to take care of them. Let's keep walking strong together.